Hello. Hey, y'all. How you doing, honey? It's me, Gary, with the T. And it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. And we're going to start, because you know what? Memorial Day. Is it Memorial Day or Labor Day or Juneteenth? Something like that. But it's around the corner, honey. So you know what? I want to get started so I could just, honey, have a happy holiday and have all my chitlins and oxtails and all that good stuff to eat. But anyway, y'all doing okay? Well, listen, I got a lot on my mind, honey, and it just really, I just have to, talk about it because it's just a situation, honey. A lot of things that's been going on that we just need to talk about, honey. In particular, let's start off, honey, with Nicholas Cannon. Yes, Nick Cannon. Now, y'all, Nick Cannon, we all know Nick Cannon got 7 baby mamas and he's about to have the 8th baby mama. And and it's fine. You do you, boo. Have all your babies, honey. Enjoy life, honey. Procreate, be fruitful, and multiply. And that's just what Nick Cannon is doing. But it's some stuff that he done said and shit that just really bothers me. I don't understand for the life of me. One in particular, honey. Now, he got all these baby mamas and stuff. And he said, honey, as long as the baby mamas get along with him, he is fine. I mean, that's fine and all that shit. But no, honey, the baby mamas got to all get along with each other as well because you got all these damn babies. When baby Lukuku and baby Powerful, because that's one of his kids named Powerful, decide to go visit their cousin, their baby brother, honey, Lucifer, or whatever their names is, honey. So these baby mamas need to get along because, honey, when this woman released her child to go to this other woman's house, honey, and that's what that woman treat that child right. How does that look? I just don't understand it for the life of me, how you can say that. People almost like took a survey, or should I say did a survey on that, and was saying, honey, that, well, I mean, they don't have to get along. Yes, they do. They definitely need to get along, and I'm going to try to see, honey, where is it? Where you put this at, because that is the most stupid shit. Because nowadays, honey, baby mamas, honey, they ain't letting their babies go, honey, to nobody's house, honey, unless that baby mama, honey, they are good with that baby mama, and the baby mama treat her damn children right. But he said, oh no, boo. He said, as long as they treat him right, and as long as they get along, 'cause let me tell you some shit, honey, on that. These bastards want to make sure he good with them because that child support. He don't want to pay that child support. Now that you got all these damn babies, honey. Honey, you do one wrong, baby, she gonna file a good child support. He said because they have understandings. No, man, we ain't gonna have all these understandings, honey. That's what damn men do, honey, to get y'all asses, honey. We gotta understand. We ain't got no understanding, honey. My understanding is that my damn check gonna come on time, and you gonna do right by me. But he said no. He said, long as they get along. So, but do anybody agree with that? Because that just sounds like that's some craziness to me. Because we gotta all get along. But honey, I gotta know this other woman. Because you don't know this other woman, honey. Oh Lord. Because if this other woman, honey, if I don't know her baby and I don't know her ways, baby, no ma'am, poo, she it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work, honey. Powerful ain't gonna be going over there, honey, to see your ass, honey. Because my thing is, she not, she might not be treated right. So, but anyway, I mean, congratulations, honey. To him, if that's the way, he feel, and he thinking that, as long as she treating him right. But then, too, and then not of all that too, then he's been talking a lot about him having a vasectomy and stuff like that. He said he's not really committed to that. But, girl, I mean, why wouldn't you have a vasectomy? But then, I mean, some people say too, as many kids as you could take care of, honey, have them. Just like they say, as many wives and husbands you could take care of, honey, have them. Well, I'm sorry, damn it. You ain't got number one of my asses, honey. If I know there's another me lurking around, child, no, ma'am. That right there, that ain't gonna happen. That will definitely not happen because I'm the type of person, I mean, I don't like the word jealous, but no, you ain't doing it. But Nick Cannon can, because it's obvious that these women, honey, want babies by him. And they doing it. They had all these babies forming, honey. They just, it's just too much, child. It's just too much. So, hey, now, now this is some tea. They said T.D. Jake's son-in-law, y'all, associated with the Potter's House Children's Ministry, is accused of molesting kids, y'all. Now, that's not cute, honey. Now, they're saying T.D. Jake's son-in-law, the husband of Cora Jakes, is being accused, y'all, of having inappropriate contact with at least one child. Now, they're saying that T.D. Jake's daughter, Cora, is a preacher and an associate pastor who oversees the Destiny House Children's Ministry at the Potter's House of Dallas. Now, they're saying that the ministry, which has more than 30,000 members on it, all children and over 50 outreach ministries. They said her husband, Richard Brandon Coleman, who is a Christian rapper, is associated, y'all, with the Potter's House Children's Ministry. Now, in addition, they're saying, to their connection to the children's ministry, they said Richard and Cora are also parents. They have 2 adopted children. They say, but a few weeks ago, Cora, honey, abruptly announced that she and Richard were divorcing. Oh, bitch. Now, they said Cora did not give any details on what caused the separation, though. They said she merely, honey, posted this. It is with a heavy heart that I announce that my husband and I have decided to divorce. She said, oh, bitch, I got to get my glasses, honey. Hold on. Yes, now she said, it is with heavy heart that I announce that my husband and I have decided to divorce. She said, this is a very private personal matter, and I kindly ask for your prayers as I prioritize myself and, most importantly, my children's well-being at this time. God bless Cora Jakes, y'all. Oh, my God, y'all. We definitely got to pray, y'all. Now, they said, now, allegedly, I'm going to put allegedly with all this here, honey, because, honey, they ain't got no allegedly, but they put allegedly, honey. They said that Cora's husband was arrested in Texas, y'all, for continuous sexual abuse of young child or children. He's been locked up in prison for the past 21 days and is being held, y'all, on a $150,000 bail. Oh, Lord. Oh, girl. Oh, man. Girl, he lived like I'm in my neighborhood, according to this thing. Under Texas law, continuous sexual abuse of young child or children is a criminal offense where a person 17 years or older commits 2 or more sexual acts against 1 or more victims younger than 14 years of age within a 30-day time or period alone. Because the offense requires a pattern of sexual abuse, it carries a higher punishment than any of the single-sex crimes on which it is based, y'all. Now, this is all on MTO, honey, y'all. This is in the MTO. Now, continuous sexual abuse of a young child carries a special minimum punishment of 25 years, and people convicted of continuous sexual abuse of a young child are not eligible for parole. So far, neither T.D. Jakes nor Cora has spoken out about who the alleged victim or victims were and what actions are being taken, y'all, to ensure the protection and well-being of any child potentially victimized by Cora's husband. Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, my goodness. My Lord. Well, yeah, we definitely need to continue to pray, honey, This is devastating, because, Lord, and we love Cora, honey. Cora's a great pastor, and, and she definitely speaks the word, honey. So we definitely got to keep all parties lifted up in our prayers, y'all. Lord Jesus, honey. All right, moving on. In other good tea. Now, Jamie Foxx, y'all, people still talk about Jamie Foxx. Now, he was spotted, y'all, honey, where was he? France somewhere. He was on a damn yacht, honey, with some white woman. And people talking about that. Okay, and he dates white women. I mean, her name was Katie Holmes. And then there's all these other ones. So, go ahead. But anyway, speaking of keep on along on those lines. People are still dragging, y'all. Oh, my God, they are dragging, honey. LeBron James' son, Little Bronny. Because, Little Bronny went to the prom, and he brought a European girl, Caucasian girl, to the prom, and people are just dragging them. They said, what in the hell the world is going to? But you know, a lot of these kids, the little rich kids, I mean, you know, it was LeBron James' son. It was what's her name? Son, Holly Robinson Pete's son, and it was another one. They all brought little white girls to the prom, and people are just making a big stink about it. Well, you know, these people are in Hollywood, they have unlimited coins, and you know, the first thing they say, well, I couldn't find no black girls, you know, until they actually get broke, or until they get stopped by the cops, and they'll find one. But anyway, it's just, you know, it is what it is. This is, you know, what's going on nowadays, honey. This is what's happening in the world, honey. You know, these children, honey, they don't understand. They don't know, honey, what happened, you know, back in the day. They didn't have to experience, honey, racism or slavery or anything, or with their parents, our grandparents had to experience. So, you know, they say, we love who we love, mother, and you're not going to tell us anything because Becky is my girlfriend and I love her. So that's, you know, what he does. So leave little Bronny alone, child, because, you know, honey, he's over there in Sienna Canyon. And, you know, I mean, that's where the rich go and live. So, you know, this is all he see for right now, honey. Like I said, honey, this is all he's seeing right now. And people just, you know, love who they love. And they do what they do, honey. You know. Now, this is really interesting to me. Will Smith, he had a vision. You remember Mariah Carey had the song, I Had a Vision of Love? Well, Will Smith, y'all, he had a vision that his career would end, honey. Before that Oscar, before, you know, the big shit that went down with the Oscar, he said he dreamed about his money and family and everything just went away. It was like a premonition, like they used to say back then. But, you know, that's something, I mean, you know, you can have dreams about things, honey, and sometimes they come to fruition. That's why, honey, I'm not having a dream, honey, of being with some big black buck, because, you know, it might come true. So, you know, you just gotta watch those dreams, honey. So I'm just dreaming, honey, lightly of just being, you know, nice and just by myself and wholesome and pure. And one day somebody may come along and, you know, just whisk me off my feet and say, you know what, Gary, this is it. You need this, honey. You know, honey, and all that good stuff. And it just, it happens. But listen, okay, here we go. Now y'all know football star, his name Travis Kelce. You know, y'all remember him? Well, anyway, honey, he's of European descent, and his girlfriend, Kayla, honey, is African American. They said during their whole relationship, y'all, the whole relationship. Now, mind you, this boy, honey, is rich. They say, honey, you know, he gave her $100. Yes, Lord. Now they said, honey, and he still got his. Now they said, according to the report, y'all, this is very interesting. They said, honey, Travis, y'all, honey, his former fiance, baby Miss Kayla, honey, they said she and you know, the NFL star are officially over. They said they are over, and they said, and it's not, honey, and it doesn't have anything to do with Travis cheating, because, you know, he did it on a regular, honey. It had everything to do with him being cheap. Okay? And what everything to do with him, you know, with him, like I said, sad, cheap, honey. How dare you? Okay, now they say, somebody said that Travis is so cheap that during he and Miss Kayla's entire relationship, which lasted more than 3 years, now y'all know this is a damn lie. Lasted more than 3 years. They say, honey, he's playing on a 4-year, $60 million contract. He only gave this girl a damn $100. Yes, honey. That right there, she's a damn fool. Now, first of all, honey, the bastard don't know how to dress. Just because you got money, honey, don't mean, you know, shit look good on you. Got these ugly ass Gucci shoes on. Now they say, honey, he is so cheap, y'all, that, you know, that he just gave this girl $100, honey. And they said, honey, you know, that with him making all those millions of dollars, honey, I don't believe that shit. If she stayed with his ass and only got $100, honey, she's a damn fool, honey. Because there ain't no way in hell, honey. I would have maneuvered, honey, manipulated. I would have got some money some kind of damn way. If your ass would have been buying me jewelry and shit and clothes, I would have been taking that shit back, honey. No, if I know right off the back that cheap and I done gave you 3 years of my damn love, honey, and affection, honey, no, ma'am. Ain't no way in hell nothing like that could happen, honey. I just can't see it, honey. But that's what they trying to say. But No, ma'am, honey. She is a crazy ass fool to just sit there, honey, and do that. Okay, y'all. Coco and his damn girlfriend, wife, honey. I mean, not Coco, Ice T, honey, and his wife, Miss Coco, baby. People still talking about them because they do some crazy shit between him and his damn. She was still breastfeeding their damn baby. Their baby almost 10 years old, and she was still breastfeeding. I didn't even know milk came out of silicone breast, but she was still breastfeeding them. But now they saying she's still pushing this damn girl around, honey, the child, honey, about what, 6 years old, still pushing her around in a damn stroller. This is some crazy. First of all, she's just lazy, and this little old damn girl, honey, is even lazier, honey, I guess, even though she's still young. But you don't push no damn baby around in no stroller at no 6 years old unless she ain't got no damn legs. And that's a different story, honey. But if she able to walk and what have you and stuff like that, you should be letting her walk, getting some damn muscles in her legs and building, strength. And you pushing her around in a stroller. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it, honey. But that's what they trying to say, honey. And if that's what they trying to say, I guess, honey, we gonna have to go with it. Huh? I guess, honey. Now, Chris Brown, Lord, honey. Chris Brown, he sent Rihanna, a letter, congratulating her and stuff like that. But after you look back at it, she wouldn't have been good for him. They would have been broke up a long time ago, long before the beating. Because this bastard just looks crazy. And he's still like the type of person where people, he let people influence him. Because, he just does crazy stuff. So now they saying, honey, he kicked a woman out of his house, honey, when she refused to have sex with him. And that seems right. That's what guys do. Huh? That's what you don't want to have sex, you don't want to put out or whatever, like that, get out of my house. And this is not nothing a big shocker. But now if the woman suing him or say he did something crazy, which I think one woman tried to pull a stunt and say he had did something to her, and the judge shut that down. They're like, girl, no, bitch, we know you're lying. But it's just crazy. But okay, girl, I'm not shocked at all. I am definitely not shocked at all because, honey, this, like I said, this is the new thing, honey. If you don't want to put out, honey, get out. And why did you? Well, okay, girl, just say, why did you go there, girl? I don't know why she went. She probably went because some of her other friends went. I don't know. She probably went, honey, because it was raining outside, honey. Who knows why she went there? But allegedly, honey, she got put out. Because, honey, she didn't give up, honey. What's his name had a 50th birthday party the other day. I thought all these goddamn people was beyond 50, honey. What's his damn? What's his name? Buster Ryan. He just turned 50? Shit, I thought he was older than that. They look, older or something. I don't know. We've been listening to him since we was kids, honey, and I ain't nothing but 37. So, but he had a star-studded birthday party, honey. Everybody was there. Mary J. Blige went, honey. She got off the road, honey. To go to Buster's party. And what's his name? Just turned 52 was another one. Just turned 50. I think it was what's her name? Alicia Keys' husband, honey. I guess, child. Well, these girls, honey, are just really, they looking old. But they not old, honey. They're not old, child. Y'all watch Real Housewives of Atlanta? Y'all do? Well, people talking about, what's his name? What's her name, husband, honey? Damn, I just was with this girl the other day. Her husband named Ralph, honey. But anyway, Ralph, honey, is just acting out, child, honey. What's her name? Sadora. Pia Sadora. No, not Pia Sadora. What's her name? Sadora. Drew. Miss Drew, baby. Her husband, child. This man is really acting up. I'm hoping and praying. And I meant to ask her the other day when we were together, is this damning for camera or what? Because, girl, I can't understand, honey, how this man, honey, he's just so disrespectful, honey, and he just says some of the craziest shit and do some of the craziest things, honey. Ain't no way in hell, honey. I would put up with some shit like that, honey. I just can't do it. I just wouldn't, honey. You cannot just disrespect me like that. Because, honey, if you doing some shit I'm gonna do some shit too, cause what they said was good for the gander, good for the genders. So, you got you some? Oh, God, to give me some too. Sure is, honey. That's how that's gonna be, honey. Y'all know comedian Earthquake. Yeah, I like Earthquake. And Earthquake revealed y'all that he was $3 million in debt, y'all, while living next door to Jamie Foxx. That's how you don't know what people, honey, how people living and what's going on with people and stuff like that, honey. All you know is what in the hell you see. Now they say he was Earthquake. He talked about it on social media, honey. You know when he broke down the real reason Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, y'all, and he explained y'all that why Eddie Murphy is better than bitch. No, he said Eddie Murphy is better than Richard Pryor, honey. And he revealed y'all he was $3 million in debt, y'all, while he was living next door to Jamie Foxx, honey. He said he used to tell his ex wife, listen, this guy has an Oscar. We got a dog named Oscar. You gotta slow up on this spending, baby. He was telling him how to spend. Told his wife, honey, to slow up on it, cause baby, cause you know what? She was living grand, baby, and go to Jamie Foxx. I'm sure you're in Hollywood somewhere, and baby, you ain't had no money, but honey, you know you was looking like you did, honey. You was what faking it until you make it, honey. Yes, Lord, honey. That's all right, child. He said, yeah, there's a prime example of what happens when you love a woman that don't love you and you still trying to validate. He said, if she loved him, now he talking about Will Smith and I talking about if she loved him, honey, she wouldn't have laughed after that happened. You know, and that's amazing. People still talking about that, honey. I'm just so sick of that shit with the Jamie Foxx stuff and whatever, honey. And, you know, it's just, I don't know, honey. It's too much, honey. We gotta let it go, honey. But I think Will's career, honey, is kind of going down, you know, a little bit because, you know, he was supposed to be in a couple of movies and stuff, and they put the brakes on some of those things. And my thing is, he's not out. Is not out in the public that much. And I think Jada Smith, the popularity is kind of going up because you know all we heard about was that goddamn red table talk. We ain't hearing that much about the red table talk, honey. Now you know she had somebody at it recent, but it wasn't no big splash like it usually be, honey. Usually there's a big splash, honey, and you hear about the red table talk. Well, baby, the red table talk, honey, something ain't going right, honey, at it, but. I just wanted to be over with and just let everybody live. If Chris Rock gonna file his multi-million-dollar lawsuit, sue Chris. Just go ahead on and sue, honey, and you know, and do what you do, and just let it be, honey. Because we need to just let this rest. You know, I mean, let somebody else go get a good slap. You know, and just hey, slap till you can't slap no more. Because it's done now. It's been how long? Yeah, it's been a couple of months. So I'm just like, I'm slapped out. And I'm tired of people talking about it too. So, you know what I mean? He did it. We accept it. You know, everybody's honey doing it, honey. And you know, people just stop. And speaking of stopping, y'all, what's the name, honey? When I was talking about Real Housewives earlier, I got sidetracked. Nene is saying y'all that Miss Marlo hadn't even called her baby, and they haven't even talked, honey, since she got her peach boo. Now we do know now Nene did bring Marlo on the show. If I'm not mistaken, I'm definitely not mistaken. She did bring Marlo on as a friend, but Marlo doesn't owe her life. I mean, I'm sure you know when Nene, because you know Nene, honey, you know she could be funny acting, and Marlo probably ain't had a chance to talk to her, and you know it's finally her turn. So, you know, the girl trying to live on it. So, I mean, you know, she got to do what she got to do, which I ain't mad at her. But, you know, on the show recently, they showed this girl for to build a house or whatever. I'm like, well, all right, girl, take your coins and build your house, honey, and do what you need to do. But it's just, this season, honey, Real Housewives is very interesting, honey. It ain't. And I watch it because shit, I ain't got nothing else to watch on Sundays, honey. So, hey, that's my guilty pleasure. I have to watch Real Housewomen. And, you know, that's what it is. And that's what I do. And I'm sure that's what you do too. So, but Nene, honey, some people say, Carlos King said that he thought Nene, honey, was the queen, honey. He thought that she was, you know, the best housewife. Who you thought was the best, the most intriguing one? And he said Nene. Well, she was good. I don't think she just knew how to work it, honey. Because my thing is this, girl, honey, you know, you had lots of opportunities, honey, lots of money. You were doing a lot of things, honey. So I guess it didn't silence her because we ain't hear no more about that lawsuit that she was doing, honey, with Miss Andy Cohen, honey. I ain't hearing nothing else about that. So either they didn't silence this girl or they gave her a check, one of the two. But I just think, honey, I wouldn't have messed up my coin like that. But, you know, who am I? You know, she did what she had to do, boo. And guess what? That was that. So, but anyway, y'all, you know, before I get off, y'all, I want to, you know, send out my condolences, y'all, to all the people in Uvalde, Texas, honey. I don't know if y'all heard, but I'm sure you should have, honey, about the shooting. Those kids, I think it was like 9 or 10 kids or so. And guy just went to school and just started shooting, honey. That is devastating. Could you imagine having a child, or 14 and 15 kids, something like that? But could you imagine having a child in school and they don't come home that evening? I mean, that is devastating. Yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, that's what it was. It was more than like 20 kids. And I mean, that is a very, very sad situation. And I could only, you know, imagine how that would feel, honey. I mean, going through all what they went through, going to school in the morning, honey, and not coming home in the evening. And then, honey, this maniac just coming to the school, which I learned, which I didn't know. I was saying, how did he get in the school? Well, I was told that, you know, a friend of mine, he's an officer in the schools, and he said in elementary schools, they don't have police officers or security like that. Only in junior high schools, they don't have that in elementary school. But I was told that, you know, in most of the schools, you know, you have to get buzzed in or what have you. So I don't know, honey, if he got buzzed in or what the situation is, but honey, it is a very sad situation. So we definitely, honey, want to keep all the families, every family member that experiences and didn't experience it but still have to go through it mentally. We need to definitely keep them all, honey, lifted up in our prayers, honey, because it is just a sad situation, honey. You know, when they start shooting up in the churches, honey, that devastated me. I'm like, golly, that was the only place you thought you were safe at. You're not even safe in the church no more. So, honey, if you ain't safe in the church, you're definitely not safe, honey, in the school, honey. So it is a real bad situation, and it's something that we definitely, honey, need to keep and definitely be praying for y'all. So, but anyway, all right, y'all. So that's it for Honey Gary's Tea today. I want y'all to have a great day and a better tomorrow, and have a happy Memorial Day. It is Memorial Day. Yeah, happy Memorial Day, honey. And until we meet again, honey, peace be still, Feliz Navidad, and have a great week.